What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to the channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am doing your first half of your love reading. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Excuse me. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is a general love reading, so this is going to apply to both singles and couples. The next love reading, I am going to split them up. Okay? So take what resonates with your situation and leave what does not. We're going to do the oracle spread. Start off with this, go over some intentions, challenges, etc. Play that out. Then we're going to get into the tarot spread. The oracle spread and the tarot spread are two separate spreads. Sometimes they resonate with each other. Sometimes they do not. So again, just take what resonates with you. So when it comes to your intentions, Scorpio, for the first half, remember, what is your intentions when it comes to your love life? Let's have a look-see. Yen. This is tapping into your intuition, being open and being receptive. And being reflective. That's feminine energy, but we all have masculine and feminine. So this is just taking things from a lighter point of view, you know, just sitting back and being gentle. What's a challenge? What is a challenge for you, Scorpio? Here and now, focusing on the present. For some of you guys, you are too focused on what happened in the past and what happened in the future. You know, it's about what's happening right now. It's about being present. It's about being conscious, because we don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. We're living literally in this second, in this moment, and right now. Okay. So it's like staying in tune with yourself. Now, what's a lesson? Soulmate. Yeah, for some of you guys, your lesson is, you know, recognizing your soulmate when they're there, you know, being present and being conscious of who you have around you and who you are with. This person could be your soulmate, you know, understanding what it is in a soulmate that you want, you know, what's the compatibility factor? So what drives you and this person together? Not for you. Damn that card. It just, you know, it just doesn't want to leave. It really just doesn't want to leave. When it comes to the compatibility factor, when it comes to not for you, for some of you guys, it could just literally be that, which is, you know, your lesson is soulmate. So your lesson could be you're focusing on your past and you're focusing on what could happen with the person that you're dealing with or the potential person, but you're not realizing that this person not be for you. For some of you guys, what draws you guys together is the fact that you know what you want and you know what you don't want. You guys both know what's not for you. You know what I mean? You both know what's not for you. And you know what's going to make you happy. So it's like not playing games. You know, you both don't want to play games. You both just are out for love and happiness. And why is this person in your life? Why is this person in your life? Round and round. So for some of you guys, this person is in your life. It's kind of like to repeat things that might have happened in a past relationship. It could be with this specific person. It could be something that happened in a past life. But this person, the purpose for them to be in your life is to show you how to do things differently. It might be the same story, but it's how you do it differently. What did you learn from the past that you can change right now in the future? Tap into your intuition. It's something that you innately know how to, like, it's like something that you innately know as far as when it comes to this relationship, what it is that you need from the other person and what they need from you. So this person is in your life because they might have been in your life in a past life. They might have been in your life in the past in general, but they're here to do things again, but to do things differently. It's like you should have learned whatever happened in the past didn't work out. So this time, and again, remember your challenge is past, right? And future. Your challenge is being present. So it's this time, it's like they're here to kind of like bring you to the present, to the here and now, and to do it again, but to do it again the right way, not playing games. What draws you together? Not playing games, knowing what's not for you and wanting to be happy. For those of you who are wondering, where is a soulmate? They're out there, but instead of imagining and just dreaming up this person, you know, put some power behind that, put some intent behind that imagination. You know, act like that person's already here. Act like you already have that soulmate. Instead of imagining them, they're already here. It's not about imagination. It's not they're coming. They're already here. Because once your thought process changes, that's when things manifest for you. Okay, your thoughts become reality. So let's set that off to the side there. Thank you very much. And Scorpio, my sexy Zexies, what is happening with you guys? What is the current situation for you, Scorpio? Knight of Swords. So somebody is coming in with some words. They got something on their mind and they want to let it be known. And they are doing it swiftly. They don't give a damn. Okay. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, somebody wants you. And they are not holding back anything when it comes to it. They want a passionate new beginning. They want, you know, fire and that sex and that va-va-voom, you know, in the bedroom. Okay, I'm going to stop. But yeah, it's about, you know, telling somebody's coming in so they can express to you how they feel. It may come out a little bit, you know, brash. It may come out a little bit blunt, you know, but at the end of the day, they want a new beginning and they're not playing games. They're serious as hell. Now, what's the past influence? They're the Knight of Cups. Let's clarify that, because that could be the same person. That could be the same person coming to you and expressing their feelings. You may have not have responded to their feelings because you could have been focusing, and even though the oracle doesn't have to resonate, but I'm going to reference, you could be focusing on the past or what's going to happen in the future and not focusing on what's happening right now. So in the past, the person could have been coming to you, let's clarify it, and expressing how they feel, but you wasn't focused on that right now. Your Ten of Wands. It's like coming, expressing yourself and expressing that it's like the emotions were too heavy. It was just like it was just becoming overwhelming. The relationship was becoming a little overwhelming. There was too many things that was going on. It's like wanting something, but when you have it, it just becomes a little bit too much for you in the past. So in the past, this could be either you or them, but Knight of Cups, so this is you. That's Earth, excuse me, wow. That's water. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but this is you. So in the past, you felt overburdened. Like it was passion, but it was just a little bit too much. Like this person that you could have been dealing with in the past doesn't have to be the person right now, but you just felt like, you know, it was just too much. It was like a toxic situation. It was just, it's too heavy. There was too much involved. There was too much at stake. You know, but now somebody is coming to you and they're saying, you know what? I want you, I want you, I want you. And I want a new beginning with you. And I'm not playing around. I'm not playing no games. All right, so what's the challenge for Scorpio? How's it looking? You can see these, right? Right? Yeah. What's a challenge? Two of Cups. Let's get a clarifier on that. I feel like I should scoot it over just a little bit. It seems a little far. Two of Cups. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. What was in... There was soulmates in here. Was there not? Was there not? Yeah, there was. That was in your lesson. That was a lesson in soulmates. So Two of Cups. Let's clarify that. And I pulled out two. And I pulled out two major arcana at that. So you have the Sun and you have Temperance. You guys could be dealing with the fire sign. You got some fire here. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But for you guys, it's like Your challenge is finding moderation, recognizing who your soulmate is, seeing the union that you actually have with this person when they do come around, or if they're in your life already. You're not putting any energy into the relationship. You're not putting any effort into it. There's no balance. There's either more passion or there's more emotion, but there's no middle ground. And how do you overcome this challenge? You could be dealing with a Sag, but we're not going to go off of signs here. How do you overcome this challenge? Got the Empress. Something you need to nurture. Let's clarify the Empress. We have the King of Coins. That's some earth energy right there. That's Taurus. That could be a Taurus. It could be a Capricorn or a Virgo. But how do you overcome this challenge is something that you need to nurture. This is something, it's like you need to ground yourself. Your emotions are at a heightened state right now. You're extremely sensitive. Yin, right? That intuitive, that sensitivity as well. So it's like you're extremely sensitive right now. So you need to ground yourself. You need to center yourself. You need to nurture yourself, but also being able to nurture the relationship as well. Where's your focus at right now? Ten of Cups. You want that happiness. You do. Oh, you can see that, right? Yeah. You want that happiness. You want that happy life. You want to be happy. And you have the Emperor. Is that fire again? You want to be happy. You want something that has structure to it, though. You want something that you can build with someone. Did we have happy here or what? We had happy. What was that paired with? Not for you. That was in your compatibility. But it's all about happiness. Your focus is on happiness. Your focus is on having control over, not necessarily control in a bad way, but versus what you went through in the past where things were just too overwhelming. It's like this time you want to get that happiness, but you want to do it the right way. You want to build with someone. Things more controlled and less all over the place because the emotions. It's like I said in the challenge, is either too much passion, or possessiveness, or however you want to look at it. Because when you're extremely passionate about something, you can become a little bit possessive because you want it, or there's too much emotion. So it's like you're not seeing the middle ground. You're not focusing. Like the sun is the focal point. It's in the middle of everything. You know what I mean? It's putting energy into things. It gives it life. So it's like you're not bringing energy to the situation. You're not putting energy or effort to it because you feel like there's an imbalance. Too much. It was too much. So somebody's coming to you and they want something serious. And you want the same thing, but it's like you have to kind of ground yourself. You have to step out of that emotional side of things, and there you go. Step out of that emotional side of things and, look at things from, not just your heart, but also your mind. And we have the King of Cups, which is representative of you. So that's in the outcome. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with a earth sign. It could be a fire. It could be any sign, really. Everything is here. Every damn thing is here. Can I clarify the King of Cups? The King of Swords. So some of you are dealing with... Damn, why did I just blank out? Did I tell you Mercury's in retrograde? Yeah. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. That could be a person, male or female. It doesn't matter. Okay? Or... this is you not just working with your heart, like I just said, not just coming from a heart space, but also coming from a logical space as well. Both using your heart and your mind together to figure things out, to balance things out, to balance out that emotion and that passion and that energy and that fire. It's like, all right, let me be logical. Let me, slow things down so I can assess them. This is like taking on the energy of the King of Swords. Okay. And let me see. I just want one more. Two of Wands. So you're going to make a decision and you're going to be confident. You're going to know which direction you want. You are going to assess the situation. If you want this person, then you're going to go after them and you're going to feel confident about it. It's like you're going to make up your mind. But remember, how do you overcome the challenge? Because this is soulmate energy in here. Okay. And we even seen that in the oracle, not to combine, but I'm just saying. We got passion, we got passion, we got passion. There's soulmate, there's love here, you know, but it's just like if you want to create something new, then ground yourself. Be practical about it. Don't rush into things. You know what I mean? And then the outcome is, again, head over heart decision, but it's like combine the two. Be determined, have a direction, knowing what direction you want to have. Just like we have the Two of Wands sitting right here, you got the Emperor holding the Two of Wands as well. So your focus is on being confident in your decision, having a direction, knowing a direction that you want the relationship to go in. Let's take a quick look at this other person. Let's just look at what their view is on love. We're going to look at how they see you, and we're going to look at the outcome. So for them, they have the Four of Swords. They're thinking about it. But let's clarify that. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. It's like they're just getting some R&R. They need to think things over. And then we have the Knight of Wands. But they're coming in. They're coming towards you. It's like they're pulling back because of how you're reacting to them. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, I'll chill out for now. But I'm going to come and get that. I know what I want, and I'm going to get it. How do they feel about you? You know, the Nine of Wands. So, you know, it ain't easy. You know, you're putting them through the ringer, you know. But at the same time, they're not giving up. They're persevering. They might be a fire side. They got that energy happening for them, huh? They are coming in bright. Six of Swords, excuse me. So they're persevering, but they're being calm about it. It's like being excited, but knowing that you have to like be patient and take things slowly, but not really. But yeah, it's like they're the whole point with them is they want you, they desire you, but at the same time, they're trying to, within themselves, they're trying to keep a level head. And what's the outcome when it comes to them? From their point of view, what is the outcome when it comes to you guys? We have the Seven of Coins. Let's clarify that. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, you might be dealing with an air sign. We got a lot of air energy here. We have fire and air. So it can really be anything, but they're waiting for that. They're waiting for that communication from you. They're waiting for that clarity. They're waiting for you to make up your mind. They're waiting for you to come to them and really let them know on your end how it is that you feel, what's going on. Some of you guys might be a little erratic right now or backing away. But like I said, the energies can go both ways. So you could be the person pursuing this other person and kind of getting tired, but kind of waiting on them, but still hanging in there. It's like it's worth the wait. Like it's worth the wait. And that's something that they come to terms with. They're honest about, you know, like with that Knight of Swords, it's like they go from the Knight to the King. It's like they mature. It's like instead of being so impulsive and like, you know, this is what I want and, you know, blah, 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 and coming at it so aggressively or impulsively, it's like they do it in a more calm manner because their state of mind is more at ease. You know what I mean? So it's just like they're coming to you in a more calm manner. They're approaching the situation from a more analytical point of view, a logical point of view, but they have their guard up too. While they're waiting, they're also putting up their guard because they don't want to be hurt. Scorpio, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. How did I do on time? Not bad. Please like, subscribe, and comment below if this resonates with you. If you want a personal reading, my website is in the description box. In the meantime, Scorpio, I wish you blessings and I wish you love and light. Bye.